Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers. We're playing under the lights and some heavy rain here tonight. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Starting at the 10. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Red, 30, ready.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, and their first play winds up going backwards. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Blue, 32.
Kicks the handoff, now Love. To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
Down. 50, green. Beetle, blue. Black shot. Drill, green. Blaster, 6. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Riding by his back, it's Jacobs. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Okay, ready?
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Green Jack. Here we go. Here we go. Black 40. Blue striker. Set.
Love. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So that brings up 2nd down.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
52 blue. 6, mega. Smash, red.
Once more, it's Love. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
That's set. This is 3rd and 5.
Set, hut. 45, white. Ready?
Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Let's go now.
Love now on 1st and 10. is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Quarterback with his renowns, kid, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
10 black. 10.
2nd and 10. Luck trying again. And he goes down. The Bears got him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving
Here we
forward.
go. Set. 60 red. 60 red. Set. Huh?
3rd and long. Here's Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is stopped after a big gain. Maybe a yard or two shy of that marker. 4th down coming up.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Red, yellow, blue, go. 52 blaster. Ready.
Love throwing on 4th. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Finds him over the middle. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! More momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun to give to Swift. And he's going to pay off this 1st down run with a nice pickup of 9.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
At the 40-yard line.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the 1st. We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. On play action, here's Williams. Oh man, it's Colston Loveland. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. Look at 16 yards on that play. And that'll be 1st down Chicago.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. His charge towards the line, it's right around 3 yards.
You call that jet sweep, you're looking for a little bit more than that. But at least it keeps him on schedule and didn't go backwards.
To throw is Williams. Hits him on the out route. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Working from the gun, Williams. Short pass brought in. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Williams from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 starts. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of ball can hit the ground on this side.
So after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal. Williams going to run with it. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got third and goal.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
And it's incomplete on third and goal. Okay, already a big decision to make on your opening drive, Brock. Is this 4-down territory, or do you take the field goal and be happy to start off with some points?
You know, remember, Caden, I think we're going to see this all year long. This new kickoff rule is real. You know, that ball now coming out to the 35-yard line, it affects the data and the decision-making. You're going to see more and more teams be aggressive, and I would be. I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, early momentum with that field goal.
Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. Good work so far. He's got room. He's at the 30. And he is gone. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down. Williams to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Running behind center with Swift. Pop on the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Williams will look to throw. That's Cox. This is Loveland. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
First down from the 42. Williams to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Second and 10 now. Williams. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Packers will get it back with some time to work with. We reached the 2-minute warning.
Ready.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Cut.
Love now. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And this is taken ahead to the 42. Hit made by T.J. Edwards.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a pocket. Go get a completion. You're at a premium in this league.
They push it forward for a yard. That brings up 3rd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third down here, need 8 on the play.
Set, cut. Set, cut.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain. First down now, ball at the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Blast. Cut, cut.
Shotgun now for Love. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Target that time, Jaden Reed. And now it's 2nd down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Dumps it off to his running back. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
3rd and 3.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Here we ready.
Quick throw out wide by Love. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
First down.
Black
1st
stop.
and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Let's go now. Set, cut.
Stick it in the air. Love. They don't connect there. And now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Aubrey puts it through. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
You know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over. But I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
Khalif Raymond to return it. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Raymond on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Williams off the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it'll be 1st down Bears. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Off the play fake, Williams. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Running back sent in motion. Throwing again on 2nd, Williams. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
3rd down, here's Williams. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a 29-yard gain. And that'll be 1st down Chicago. They are on the counter with Swift. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, the defenses in the league today, they have to be so reactive. They have to be so twitchy. But this was a good job by that front. Yeah, they reacted initially, but then they showed the burst, the quickness of pursuit defensively to limit that counter gain to less than 5.
And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. 3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. There he is on 3rd and short. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 13. 7 yards on that pickup. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this track moving.
And he'll pick up Little down the 12-yard line. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
What is up?
To throw, Williams. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's 1-1 pick.
That is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Ready?
Love from the gun. This one taken in by Kraft. And he's tackled for a short gain. So after the play, trainers headed out. A member of the Bears out there in some discomfort. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Down. Set.
Now a toss. This is Jacobs. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down is going to end up in a loss of yards. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Edo blue. Steel, black. Set, hut.
Throwing his love on third. Finds the in route complete. And that will not be enough for a first down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Fields this at the 19. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own
New set of downs for him from the 31. Here's Swift to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
What is going on?
Out of the gun, here's Williams. He's blocked, that ball's free. But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner. Because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
Near disaster a moment ago, but this drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on third. To the air on third and long. Set up the screen here to Swift. And on third down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards. We've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. Well, we didn't see either side separate through three. It's all tied at 10 to begin the fourth. So as they face fourth down, on comes Corey Bojorquez to kick. And we'll see what kind of first impression he makes tonight. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. First down now, ball at the 33.
22 middle. Black 40. Set.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down.
at the 32-yard
Yellow,
line.
22. Black Ultra. Ready.
Love out of the shotgun. Oh, big moment here. This is intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson has it. And it's a house call. Pick six. Touchdown, Chicago. Tie game, final quarter, the final minutes and seconds ticking away, Brock. I mean, this is dream scenario for a defender to have the chance to score the potential game winner.
Yeah, I'll raise my hand and sometimes it'll fall for too many times think about the quarterback. This is the moment you live for. Oh, you got to maximize the situation. It's the same mindset for these defenders, and when they capitalize on it, well, you could see the celebration by his teammates.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the double.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. Love back to it after the pin. On it to the yearly he picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's second down.
It's now second and 10.
Well, it sure seems like they have found the wrinkle in their coverage that this QB just can't quite read. Brock got him on a pick on the last drive, and they should have had him again right there.
Kate, I can't tell you how lonely a feeling this is.
Yeah.
One interception you don't like, back-to-back drives. That's a really hard walk off the field.
Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. At the 20. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers now trail by just a point in the fourth. Christian Watson with the touchdown.
You know, Kate, there's a reason that slant route has been in playbooks, I don't know, since football began. Because if you hit that receiver on the run, on target, on time, big plays can follow.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers make it 17 all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Raymond on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets them the first.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34.
What is up?
Williams on the play action. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
He'll throw it. Escapes the pocket. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied. They responded. And they forced a fourth down.
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones that put this away. They're going for it. Back to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Look at that. No worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on fourth down. That was impressive.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Bears pushing to get within range for a game winner. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. Working from the gun, Williams. Hits his running back. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
To throw. Here's his man, caught by Odunze. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. Gain of 26 yards there. And that'll be first down, Chicago. The Packers take their first time out. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, second. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Setting up to pass. Hits him on the in route. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. They've got a man in motion. Looking to throw it. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
That one is good! And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
You know what I love about that kick? He didn't shrink from the spotlight. He seized the moment, made it his own. And that kick might just win them this game.
Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 10 black. Ready.
He'll look to throw it. It's cut right side by Watson. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. Just picks up the 1st down, too.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal.
Let's go now. Blue, 32. Hut, hut.
Back to throw. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Less than 40 seconds to work with. Here comes 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 40. Watch out now. 52. Come on. Red. Claws red. Hut.
Here he is to throw. Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. It almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
52. Red, cycle.
Once more, it's Love. Hits him on the out route. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look so easy.
Yellow, 43. Blue striker. Drill green. Ready.
Loves to throw again. And he's got it. He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Packers take a 4-point lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Raymond on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. Williams from the gun. Trying to push deep downfield. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for second.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
Throwing again on second, Williams. He finds a Dunze downfield. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. So a historic venue in football sees yet another win as the Packers take this one at Lambeau. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for Brock Huard and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Green Bay.